Welcome back to Beef and Barnzy Real Talk Ball Reviews, this time with the 900 Global Xponent. This ball is 249042, so a medium diff ball, medium to low RG. It's got the new batch 701 blend, and so this is going to be a middle of the road ball, but let's get on the lanes and give it a real test drive. Now the marketing says it's going to be a benchmark ball, and the numbers probably match up pretty well with that. 249, just a touch below what I would say is medium RG at 250. 042 is definitely in the middle range of flare. So it's a symmetrical ball. It has one of the cleaner cover stocks, so it's not going to be super early. Don't have to worry about that. Drilling wise, this is 5 1/4 by 2 by 3. Maybe 5 1/4, 3 by 3, in that range. I'll flip it over here and show you in a second. But that's pin above my middle finger with the CG kicked out to the right. It's kind of a version I used to do of drillings way back in the day. So just a little taller pin than, say, some of those old Black Thunders. Whoa. Yikes. Good lane, man. As usual, we're here at AMF Louisville. This is a 20-plus-year-old HPL surface, fairly high league lineage center. But I will say, they've got the house shot pretty dialed in here now. And it's kind of right as you would advertise. It's pretty blendy, it's medium, it's middle, it's not super long, it's not super sharp, it's not super early. It kind of does exactly what it says it's supposed to do. Need a ball in the middle of your lineup? It's kind of looking like where it fits. That was me, yeah. Yeah, senior carry, Hall of Fame carry, all those things I get to hear. That's what that is. Maybe chick weight, I don't know. Don't throw man weight anymore. All right. All right, that's from the stock, kind of everything. Let's go about 5 left and throw it slower. Well, thing sends bird dogs the wrong way, so I'm not so sure. Didn't have any problem rolling in there. That's good news. We'll move a little right now. Instead of hooking it so much, we'll play a little straighter and see what it looks like. Oh, so it does send bird dogs up both ways. This ball's looking better all the time. No violent moves is the one thing I'm really noticing out of this. Very predictable. Clean through the front though, and has good continuation. So we'll add a little rotation, see what this looks like. Oh boy. Looks like I missed a lot left. Yuck. Well, as you say, they're Real Talk reviews. The good, the bad, and the ugly. And most of the time in 10 frames, I'm all of those. So, let's move in a little deeper. Let's go ahead and go all the way in and see if we can. Hooked plenty there. All right, I see Simo do this all the time. This should be no problem, right? He makes it every time when he does it. All right. Well, by moving around a bunch, I've messed up a pretty good game here, but I think you're getting a pretty good idea of what it's good at. And it's real good from that part of the lane. This looks okay. Nice benchmark type ball, clean, a little cleaner cover. I'm going to throw the Duo and the Phase 2 up against it next, and you'll get an idea of what that looks like. But again, this is the layout. So, teal and blue. And let's go ahead and a little more rotation actually really gets after it a little bit. So, turns out when I went left and got around it, I just didn't move enough. And we'll throw one more straighter at the end, if the fly ball ever comes back. Oh, a little ambitious. But 249, 042, low medium diff, or low medium RG, medium diff at 042. Symmetrical. This is a pretty good ball in the middle of the bag. Again, for somebody that wants control but doesn't want something that hooks really early, I think this one has a chance. Batch 701. It's going to most closely resemble probably the old S70 that was on those balls before. And this one comes out July 28. So that's what I have for that. And now we're going to throw a couple other balls up against it. First one we're going to throw up against is a Duo. So basically the same layout, just the pin is below instead of above. So it's a little flatter. This will control the flare a little bit more. I picked this ball, even though it's shiny, because the core numbers are probably the most similar. Now the one thing about the Duo is, even though it's shiny, that cover's stronger. That's the same cover that's on the Exotic Gem. And so it's not going to be quite as clean. It's going to dig in the lane a little bit. If you make these two balls the same surface, which I believe the Xponent comes out at 4,000, but there's no polish on it. It took the polish off this. The Duo would outhook the Xponent. That being said, I'm not sure it would be more angle. It would just be earlier. You see, the one thing is, even with polish, that one's a little bit smoother through them. Now the next ball I'm going to throw, not that I think they're super close, but just because everybody knows what a Phase 2 is. So this drilling's a touch stronger too, so it's not necessarily a fair fight, but I don't expect this to be close. I'm just going to go ahead, I'll throw it from the same spot first. A little closer than I thought it would be. But I'll move left into the oil and actually get it right on my toe. This shot, and we'll see what happens. A lot easier to see when you get it to the hook. Move 3 left here. And that cover's stronger. It's got a little bit more surface on it, and the core's bigger too. So what this tells you here is there's a little bit of friction in the front of the lane. So the Xponent's going to be good on lanes that hook a little bit. It's going to be a nice middle ball in the middle of your arsenal. Phase 2 is going to be earlier. The Duo is going to be earlier. The Zen will be a little bit stronger too. But the IQ Emeralds, some of those balls are going to be weaker. The Hustle line is going to be weaker than the Xponent. So that's what we have. The 900 Global Xponent with the 701 cover, and this one's coming out to you July 28th. Come back, like, subscribe to the Beef and BArnzy channel for more Real Talk reviews, and we'll be back to you soon with some more reviews.